'Twas night before Christmas, and inside his house the filmmaker was standing beside of his spouse. Instead of their stockings hung a picture of Vishnu, because I think Night Shyamalan might be Hindu. Their children, 2 daughters, were trying to sleep, but M. Night was clattering about his defeats. I keep making films, but the ratings are way low. Each drops 20% more on Rotten Tomatoes. Yes, visions of failure kept M. Night awake, and he said to his wife, Janu, what would it take to get my sweet Gangan back up to the top and earn our whole family a new Oscar nod? It was then his 2 girls, as if called by this mention, sprang from their beds to see what was the tension. And it came to M. Shyamalan all in a flash. He knew just what to do and began on his task. In a meager attempt to return to his glory, M. Night Shyamalan spun his own bedtime story. 'Twas M. Night before Christmas. It begins with a long shot, a man wearing red, who lies in the snow, beaten, then left for dead. The white in his hat is red stained with his blood. The white in his beard is brown stained by the mud. He sits up in close-up and blinks his 2 eyes. He looks himself over, he checks himself twice. In snapping his fingers together with a click, he concludes in a second, I must be Saint Nick. And more so, he adds, all my presents are gone. I must have them found and delivered by dawn. If this is correct, he just can't remember, but he dashes to work, now quite upright and chipper. More rapid than commerce, he buys lots of toys at the local town Walmart for good girls and boys. Then he runs to the closest home, climbs up the walls, and slides down the chimney, presents and all. Inside at the bottom there, what did he see but a family awaiting him under the tree? Crowning its tip was a brilliant white star, and surrounding the room he saw dozens of jars. We told you, the son said, addressing their pop. If we left out his milk, Santa'd be sure to stop. What Santa? Said father. I just see a guy in a dirty red suit, not the type with the tie. You just can't see him 'cause you've lost your faith, said the children in an over-the-shoulder take. If you were as broken as me, said their dad, you too would lose faith, and you'd spend Christmas sad. His murdered wife's photo drew his gaze to a shelf, when he heard Santa laughing in spite of himself. My God, this is Christmas, the old man said. Don't waste it by staring at those who are dead. And then the man in red remembered that he was from the future, and that one of the 2 boys was him when he was a child, and the other had murdered his mother, the woman in the picture, and then the father, who had known this all along and was also from the future, and always had been, gave an impressive monologue revealing his true nature, and everyone was lactose intolerant all along. 'Twas M. Night before Christmas. Then M. Night exclaimed as his girls rolled their eyes, Happy Pongal to all, and to all a surprise!